don't stall, sputter, or split the difference. Proven to get you where you need to be and take you where you never thought you'd go. Your path is fierce and turbulent, but you are made for this journey. KMC is made for this journey.
Over 25 years of off-road racing dominance. Proprietary patented race technology. Proudly made in the USA. Unparalleled customer service and support. The choice of champions. King Shocks. The leader in off-road shock technology.
All right, guys, welcome back. We are here once again with your F&L Racing Fuel Fishgistics coverage of the Best in the Desert Vegas to Reno race, 2021 race, presented by KMC Wheels, just like all day. So with to start off, we did just receive a statement from Best in the Desert, not what we wanted to hear. The delay at the start earlier was caused by a UTV racer who had broken down and then got hit by another race car coming, and he did not make it. So that is not good news. You know, whenever you're outside of the car in these races, it's not a good situation, especially in the dust. I know today it was really hanging around there, the dust. So it sounds like he didn't make it. That's what Best in the Desert put out in their statement. They did restart the race, and they rerouted around that area. Obviously, that area is cordoned off right now. So the race is restarted. They went around the area of the incident, not far from the start, only about 10 miles or so into the race. And the race is going again for everybody else. It's going to be a long night for all those guys that started later. But our condolences to the racer, his friends, family, and everyone with that race team. They haven't they didn't obviously identify the team yet. They're probably still notifying everyone. But that was the statement that Best in the Desert put out. So we just wanted to, in case you guys didn't see it, wanted to let you guys know what the statement was that they put out. So I know how it is. One of our team I used to work for, one of our co-drivers had the same thing happen during the Baja 1000, got out of the car when they got stuck and then got hit by another car and didn't make it. So it is dangerous. Off-road racing is dangerous. Honestly, that's kind of what makes everyone like it, and it's kind of it's exciting. It's never good when that stuff happens, but stuff does happen. Hopefully we can learn from these incidents, and just everyone can be safe going forward. Always when you get out of the car, first thing I like to do is get my helmet off so I can hear other cars coming and so on. So that's what happened there. The race is still underway though. We did see earlier that Bryce Menzies had broken, and then we got a report that he was out of the race from his crew, and then he got going again. So it looked like he was back in the race, and now it looks like he is out of the race again. So they were limping it along. They you know, they got it fixed, or didn't get it fixed. We heard they broke the front diff. That was from his crew. So he apparently they got out. They tried to disconnect the front end, see if they could just drive it in rear wheel drive. It looked like it was going to go for a little while, but now it looks like they are stopped again, and they're at mile 418 or so. So let me put that update out. And yeah, so Bryce Menzies, it looks like he's probably not going to be able to keep going. The fact that he stopped a second time here, but that's what we were told the first time, and then he got going again. So so you never know. We'll see what happens. So that means that Ryan Arciero is now in front. He's in front physically, and then in second place we are going to have BJ Baldwin physically. Jordan Brenthal, Kyle Jurgensen is going to be in third, and then next is going to be Steve Olagus, Tracy Graff, and back here we have Adam Householder. Now Adam Householder lost a little bit of time between our last update and now. His hasn't updated for 5 minutes, so when it does update, he's going to jump somewhere back up here. So we're going to keep an eye on him. The good news is, see, all these guys are past, let's see, are past... Okay, so we just got another update on Bryce Menzies. It actually was the broken transfer case, and he was running in front-wheel drive only. So, okay, so he broke the transfer case. He was able to run it in front-wheel drive. So that's a good update, straight from the person that built his truck, so I think he knows what's going on. So that's what happened with Bryce Menzies. He was able to go a little bit just in front-wheel drive, but, I mean, it's hard to drive a truck in front-wheel drive. So we'll see. Let's see if he's going to be able to get going again. See if they have another update for us. So I'm keeping you guys on the live updates. As soon as I get told to hear something, I let you guys know. The three-wheeler just passed pit 9 also. We're going to go look at them in a second. So what I want to go look at while we're talking about it is the times. So let's go look at the corrected times for the trick trucks. All right, corrected times. Here we go. Mile 400. This is what I want to look at. Ryan Arciero is in first. In second place on time is Adam Householder. So that is a good update right there. And I was just told Bryce Menzies is going to call it. He is now officially calling it a race. So, yeah, Bryce is out of the race now, I'm told. I was told that the first time too, but I don't think they're going to be able to keep going this time. So bummer for them, like we said earlier. It sounds like Bryce is out. Ryan Arciero is first. We have a 9-minute gap on time back to Adam Householder. Then we have 3 more minutes to Bryce, who we now know is out. 3 minutes back to Graff. So that means it's going to be Ryan Arciero, Householder, Graff, and then right behind him, Brenthal-Jurgensen combo. And then only a minute back to them, Steve Olagus. So if you look, between second and sixth place is only 4 minutes, really only 3 minutes between those. So so that's a really close race right now between second and sixth place, which is actually going to be even higher because we know Bryce is going to be knocked out here in a minute of this group. So Ryan Arciero definitely, you know, the one to beat right now. He's getting close to the finish. The finish line this race is right at 490 miles. So 490, and he's at 425. So not very far to go. Only about 70 miles or so to go. 65 miles to the end of this race here. Look at James Dean split to the TT. Jax is back on the road. Oh yeah, was Jax stopped? I didn't notice that. Somebody, I guess Jax was stopped. He is now back on the road. So that's good to hear. Harley is up to 14th. Okay, yeah, Harley was down earlier with a broken transmission. I think they were down maybe 1 or 2 times after that also. So I don't know. The leader could be anyone right now besides Arciero. These other guys are really close, so we're gonna have to watch the end of the race to see what happens with these guys here. But that's the trick truck class. Let's go look. We'll bring up the class 1s. Got to turn them back on here. All right, so class 1s, where are they? 15. Here we go. Okay, so James Dean. Okay, here's what you guys are talking about. You look at how far up front he is. Physically, he's actually pretty close to Ryan Arciero. So let's go look at the corrected times, because it's James Dean, and then he has a big lead over Sam Berry right now, who is going to be second place in class 1. But if we go over here, we can actually look at the class leaders usually. I think you can on here. They used to have it. Oh yeah, compare class leaders. Here we go. That's too confusing. All right, we're gonna do it the old school way, how I used to do it. So come over here. At mile 400, we have James Dean, 6 hours and 40 minutes. So remember that, 6 hours and 40 minutes. And then if we go look over here, we have 6 hours and 40 minutes. So he's literally right here with third, fourth, and fifth place. So he's anywhere between third overall and sixth overall right now in the Class 1 car, James Dean is. So really good run for a Class 1 car to be having today. You know, this is a good race for Class 1 cars. They actually do pretty good at this race. I know CJ Hutchins has actually been leading this race overall a couple times before he's broke, but this is a good race for a Class 1 car. So definitely a good run going for them. Let's see, James, let's see, what are you guys saying here? 6,100. Yeah, let's just pull up the time since we're here. 6,100. Brent Fox is not tracking. So these are all unofficial. We don't know where Brent Fox is. He was leading last time. Here's a little bit of a change though. Look, Dustin Grabowski got ahead of Polvardi on corrected time. He was behind him all day. Now he's jumped ahead of him and he's back in front. So that's a little bit of a change there. We have Ray Griffith in third, who's actually fourth if Fox is on there. Let's go look at the UTV Turbo class. This was another class that was going pretty good all day, really close. Yeah, so looking at Dustin Jones here, he is showing in first now. Mitch Guthrie has dropped back quite a bit. So I think Mitch probably pitted maybe, or he had an issue. Remember last update, Mitch was actually winning by 1 second. Now he's losing by 4 minutes. So Mitch actually lost quite a bit of time there. Definitely interesting. See, Zendrowski says Fox was right in front of Polvardi at Gabs. It's a battle for first. Okay, so Fox and Polvardi are right on each other physically. So really good battle going on. We just can't see their tracker. But thank you, Amber and Jason, for that update there. Back to the UTV Turbo class. Mitch Guthrie in third, Austin Weiland only seconds behind him in fourth, and then Jason Murray is right with Brandon Sims fighting for that fifth and sixth spot. So still really good racing, still really good racing there going on here. In all the way down, look at the, I mean, these guys are only 1 minute. Between 11th place and first and 11th place, you only have 10 minutes. So that's definitely, pretty close racing going on there today. So let's see what else, what other class. The UTV Rally class, let's look at them now that they've started. So this class was one of the ones that was held at the start, and they're going to be out very late on the course. We have Mikey Kelly, along with some others, is leading right now over Jack Olagus, Tucker Smith, and these other guys are the only ones to make it. Well, quite a few have made it to mile 50, but it's really close. They're only at mile 50, so we'll check back in on them later. The UTV Unlimiteds are past mile 200. Chris Blaze is in first by about a 4 minute lead over Michael Isom on time. And then Jim Beaver, he's about 4 minutes behind first place, and he is in third. And then fourth place is close, fifth place is close. So pretty good race in the UTV Unlimited also. But it is what it is. That's we'll see. They got a long way to go. They're not even halfway done. So a lot can change in that class. Let's go look and see. Somebody said Bryce is moving again, but I think he's no, he's not moving again. He's done. They're gonna call it now. So that's that. What else did you guys want to see? 6,200. Well, the 16200 car was broken earlier. The one that was leading. Let's just look at the times. So there's only one, the 6201 that's through mile 350. So Connor McMullen, it showed he was at 510 through mile 300. But I think if we bring him up on the map here, let's see, where was 6,200? Turn off 6,100, bring 6,200 up. They're going to be right up here. So here's the 6201. That's your leader. He's right there. And then second place is down here. Connor McMullen at 711. Okay, he did get moving again, and then he's at 0 miles an hour again. So not a good day for McMullen. He was leading, he was way up early, and then he had problems, and now it looks like he's got problems going, got problems going. So he's not having too good of a day. The 6266, Austin is moving. He's now in second place, but they are both trailing behind the 62.01 of Nicholas. So he is he's leading out front there. Class 10. Yep, let's look at the times on class 10. So our board's getting a little crowded. All right, Wheeler Morgan at mile 300. We got some of these past 300. That's a little farther along. Wheeler Morgan is ahead by about 4 minutes over Brett Jeffers on time. Mason Cullen is about 8 minutes behind first place. He is in third place. We have Brian Crawford in fourth and John Haddam in fourth and fifth. Look at, they're only 20 seconds apart, fourth and fifth. So good battle going on there in class 10. Let's see. So that's what's going on in class 10. What else are you guys looking for? Let's see. All right. So how about Raul Gomez? Yeah, they were still moving earlier when we looked on the map. I saw the 90. Here's the 90 Raul Gomez. They're at 60 miles an hour, almost at mile 400. So for everybody looking for Gomez, that's where he is. And then, yeah, we're going Hooked Up Motorsports Class 10 cars. They're good. We just did an update on Class 10 for you guys. So that was dialed in. What other else are you guys saying here? Was the death racer related? Yeah, unfortunately, it was a racer. It was a racer entered in the race. That got out of a broken race car is what Best in the Desert put out. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good update for this one. Not much else to show you guys right now. We can go look back at the front. We will come back on. I'll come back on live before the finish. So it's probably going to be pretty close to 6 o'clock. If they're going to finish before 6, I will come back. So I'm going to sign off right now. I'm going to do some more updates on social media. I got some videos and pictures I need to post, and then I'll come back on. So when you guys see me going live again, it might be a little bit before 6, or it'll be at 6 o'clock. All right. So we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys shortly for the finish. The question is, can Ryan Arciero hold off BJ Baldwin and Jurgensen and whoever else is back here? These guys. Let's see if he can do it in a brand new truck. First time racing it in that truck. Come on back in a little bit. We'll see you guys soon.